Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the game where you'll be rewarded for knowing the obscure rather than the obvious. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hello, I'm Simon, and this is my wife, Louise, and we live in West Norfolk.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Bella, and this is my friend Gina, and we came from northwest London today.
Couple number three.
I'm Marcus from Liverpool, and this is my friend Luke from Manchester.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Gillian, and this is my husband, Chiwei, and we're from Glasgow.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much indeed, all of you. A very, very warm welcome to Pointless. It's lovely to have you all here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. He's a comedian and host of The Apprentice, You're Fired, working with a humorless, no-nonsense man who's constantly looking for a new working partner whilst rudely kicking contestants off his show with nothing but their bus fare home. It says here, sound familiar. I'm not sure. I don't get that. It's my new Pointless friend. It's Tom Allen.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. It's my penultimate time with you, actually. Yes.
I'm not at all happy about that, Tom. I'm sorry.
Well,
but I'm not.
I'm sorry. I've booked a river cruise, so
Yeah, well-
you know, the things can't be moved.
No, they can't.
They can't.
No,
so,
they can't.
so I'm looking forward to that.
I bet you are.
hoping-
Danube, Nile,
No, those are neither the names of the people I'm going
the
with.
Trent.
But, I'm going through the Trent. Yes, I just love
Fabulous.
Nottinghamshire so
Yes.
much, and
Heaven.
yes, looking forward to trying some of the local wines. So yes,
You'll
very
hear
excited
plenty of
about it.
those.
Yes, I'm sure I
Yes.
will. I'm sure of it.
Lovely.
So yeah, looking forward to that. Sorry, I can't be here for longer, but I'm looking forward to these last two shows together.
Well said. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Graham and Sammy got through to the final last time, and they did not win the jackpots. So we're adding another £1,000 to that, which means today's jackpot starts off at £3,250, if you please. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. I'm just going to point out, I know you know this, but I have to. At the end of each round, we will eliminate the pair with the highest score. If you don't wish to be the pair with the highest score, be a pair with a low score by having low scores. There we are. I'm amazed people don't pick that up. But anyway, best of luck to everybody. Our category for round one today is television personalities. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. So that just really tickled me. I said television personalities, not activity. Going, oh, God.
Personality can be a byword for...
Oh, can't it?
Oh, quite a personality.
Yes,
Oh,
it's true.
have you met them? Oh, they're quite a personality.
Yes. Well, our personality question involves...
I'm sure these aren't. These
I bet
won't
they're
be
not.
stroppy.
No,
These
they
won't be
won't
stroppy
be
ones.
at all. People with the blank show TV shows.
Well, we're going to show you a picture board of 16 people who've all fronted television shows with titles which are their name, and then show. The programmes are of different styles, such as chat shows, comedies, or variety shows. Please give us the names of these people, but I would imagine you'd probably guess that. And I'm sure you would have at home, but it's nice to say it.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our image. 16 people are going to be on there. That means the image will stay for the entire round. So good luck, Simon. You're going to be the last person. Let's hope it's not just slim pickings. Let's reveal the picture. Here it comes. Yes, I'll give you a little moment or two to absorb the faces.
Oh, they're all nice.
Yes, I'm sure you're right. They are. Yes. What a lovely bunch. OK, Louise. Welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
It's your third show. I'm
It
aware
is.
of that. But yes, it is your last chance to fill us in on Louise. Tell us more. Tell us more.
OK, so my job, as you know, as I said before, I was in pubs, but as an area manager, not a very physical job for me. So I do like to keep busy when I'm at home. So I swim a couple of times a week.
In an actual pool or
No,
in a
swimming
wild...
pool. I can
OK,
do
yes.
about a mile in an hour. So I try to
That's
to do that.
huge.
Yeah. I also do Zumba. And then on a Tuesday, if I get back on time, I can do Aqua Zumba, which is both together.
Oh, that's
Oh.
exciting. Very nice. Louise, let's put this the blank show off no longer.
OK.
Who?
So I'm going to go Alan Titchmarsh.
You're going to go Alan Titchmarsh. Well,
am.
let's find out how many of our 100 people said Alan Titchmarsh. Alan Titchmarsh, absolutely right. Yes, there we are, 32. Solid start.
Very solid. The Alan Titchmarsh Show. Titch, as it was never called. A magazine chat show that ran between 2007 and 2014. Alan's special surprise on his last episode was to sing a song from a West End show, having made his West End debut a few months earlier in The Wind in the Willows. So he sang a song. Was it from The Wind in the Willows?
Yeah, surely it was.
Probably.
Surely.
I can't imagine him doing, you know, Les Mis or something.
Although...
Oh, can you? Oh, he'd be a wonderful Valjean,
Wouldn't he, though? Wouldn't he?
Oh, Jean Val Titchmarsh.
Yes, thank you very much indeed. Now, Gina, welcome back to Pointless. Love it. We barely saw you last time. We didn't have you on the show for anything like long enough. Tell us more about yourself, Gina.
Okay, well, I studied film, but right now I'm aiming more to become a special effects makeup artist.
Now, that is fun. I mean, I've been on the receiving end of special effects makeup. Have you got involved with it yet?
Yeah, I have a bunch of times. I really enjoy doing it. I just need to expand now and work more on projects like that. Yeah.
I mean, it's all about spirit gum and sort of layers and layers of latex, really.
Yeah.
But, you know, what's not to enjoy there?
The peel at the end is really satisfying when you get to take it
absolutely.
off.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Oh, good for you. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Gina, who would you like to go for on our board here?
I'm between two. I'm going to say Drew Barrymore.
You're going to say Drew Barrymore. Shall we see how many of our 100 people said Drew Barrymore? Drew Barrymore is absolutely right. Well, 32 is the only score we have at the moment. And Drew Barrymore whizzes past to 26. Very well done indeed.
Excellent answer there, Gina. The Drew Barrymore show began airing in 2020. She also holds the record for being the youngest person to host SNL, Saturday Night Live. She did so aged just 7 back in 1982.
Very nice indeed. Thank you very much. Marcus, welcome back. It is also your third show, I am aware. Last time, second round for you and Luke. Today, final.
Yeah,
absolutely the final.
Let's do it.
Tell us more about yourself. So we discovered about your poker playing. I was imagining it was a weekly poker school, nightly.
Yeah, most nights. Unless I'm drinking with Luke.
Dealer's choice, or do you just play Hold'em?
No, just hold them.
Stay away from
Yeah, don't play
Omaha.
PL.
Stay away from Omaha.
Yeah, stay away from
I'll lose my wheelchair. Yeah.
OK, now, Marcus, our board of people who've had shows named after them.
I know a few, but I think I'm going to go Paul O'Grady.
You're going to go Paul O'Grady? There. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Is he there? Let's find out. How many of our 100 people said Paul O'Grady? Paul O'Grady, absolutely right. 32 is our high score. You joined 32. There we are. Titchmarsh, Paul O'Grady, absolutely like as they lie.
The 32 Club, yes. The Paul O'Grady show ran between 2004 and 2015. When Fire Eaters appeared on the show, Paul O'Grady had a try at it himself and was able to do it because it was something he learned years before.
There we are. Thank you. Now then, Chi White, welcome to Pointless. It's great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm a civil servant from Glasgow. Been married to Gillian since we were 30. But we met when we were 15 in school at the playground. My friend asked me to ask Gillian out for him. And fortunately, it didn't work out for him.
It did
We've been
for
together
you.
ever since, yep.
With any break? No?
Yeah, there was a year
yes.
when Gillian went to study in Germany, but that was about it.
That was about it.
Yeah, when she came back, we
Chi
got
White,
back together.
that's just lovely.
I know. I get that a lot.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, good for you. Very nice
Thank you.
indeed. Well, what are you going to go for on our board here?
There's a couple I recognise, but I think I'll go for Max Bygraves.
Max Bygraves, says Chi White. Should we see how many of our 100 people agree and went Max Bygraves? Oh, no! Chi White, I'm so sorry. Max Bygraves is not on the board. And that scores you 100 points.
Yes, he's not up there, but we will clear it up at the end of the round. I
Thank
can't imagine who you thought could be him.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. Well, I can tell you 26 is the best score of the past, Gina. Very well done indeed to you. Then 32 is where we find Louise and Simon and Marcus and Luke, and then up to 100, Chi White and Gillian. I mean, Gillian, let's have a lovely low score from you and keep our fingers crossed. You never know. Good luck. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, Gillian.
Hi.
Welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here. Gillian, tell us all about yourself.
Well, I work as a support worker for in a care home for adults with mental health conditions, so I love my job. But when I'm not doing that, I'm obsessed with anything that tests the little grey cells. So
Very good.
puzzles, crosswords,
Good.
games, board games, escape rooms, anything.
Oh, very good. I mean, there's so many of those
Yeah.
things now, aren't there?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, do you do the cryptic crosswords?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
Don't do
good.
the
Oh, you do the normal crosswords. Where's the fun in that? Now then, you are on 100. I'm afraid
Yeah.
you are high scorers by quite a margin. But what would you like to go for?
I think I'm going to go for Tracy Ullman.
Tracy Ullman.
Yes.
Excellent, Tracy Ullman. You don't get a red line, I'm afraid, as you are the high scorers. But how many of our 100 people said Tracy Ullman? Tracy Ullman is, of course, right. And it's a wonderful score. Down it goes to 12, taking your total up to 112.
I thought that was a great answer, and I thought it might be pointless, but those annoying 12 people.
No.
Of course, the Tracy Ullman Show is also famous for being the first outing of The Simpsons, which
Yes.
may or may not know. And then I think it did all right outside of her show. I'm not sure what
just
happened.
about staggered
Yeah, I
by.
think it had got another series or something.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. And now, Luke, we come to you.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Last appearance on the show.
Yeah.
Tell us more about yourself, Luke.
Obviously, I've told you about my football and my work, and I think I would be amiss to not mention my fiancée.
I can't believe it's taken this long.
No, she's going to kill me when I get home.
Oh, I hope she doesn't, but yes.
Yeah, so we're getting married next year. So a lot of our time and effort has been going into planning.
A lot of planning.
A lot of planning.
What is her name?
Lauren.
Lauren. He was talking about you all the time off camera in the first two shows. Let me just put that absolutely on the record. It's just the first time. He said, I'd be too coy to mention it on the show. And I said, no, you should. Show 3. Do it on show 3. Oh, well, huge congratulations and good luck with that. Now, 79 or less gets you into the next round.
Yeah, there's a few that I know. One that I think I know. I'm going to go with that one, top right, and say Andrew Marr.
Andrew Marr, says Luke. Should we see how many of our 100 said Andrew Marr? You get a red line. It comes in nice and high. Andrew Marr. Andrew Marr is right, and it gets you into round 2. Down it goes. That's an excellent answer. 13, taking your total up to 45.
Yes, unlucky 13, but a good answer. The political chat show began in 2005. Andrew Marr left the show in 2021, and it just became Sunday Morning, some more generic one.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now then, Bella, welcome back to Pointless. Lovely to have you with us again. We must know more about you.
Yeah, so my favourite colour's pink, and, like, basically everything I have is pink. Like, when people see me pull stuff out my bag, they're like, wow, I've never seen so much pink in my life.
And yet you wear a white jumper on television.
They said I couldn't wear pink. Don't worry, the thought was there.
Oh, no, because Gillian's already got pink. Gillian's got pink nailed, I'm afraid.
She beat me to
That's a
it.
shame. But, Bella, so yes, we discovered last time you are a TikToker.
Yeah.
Do you have an enormous number of followers?
No, because I don't want to be famous. I want to be a mysterious babe. So I just make them for other people and not myself.
All right, very good. Bella, you're on 26.
Yeah.
85 or less gets you into the next round. Who are you going to go for?
Okay, I see some options. I'm going to go with RuPaul.
You are going to go with RuPaul. Shall we see how many of our 100 people said RuPaul? You get a red line. Nice and high. RuPaul. RuPaul's right, gets you through. And down goes RuPaul for 17. This is an excellent score, taking your total up to 43.
The RuPaul show aired between 96 and 98 and featured celebrity guests alongside RuPaul singing favourite tunes. The show also saw RuPaul work with Michelle Visage as a co-host. So long before Drag Race, but...
There we are.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Simon, welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
We must know more about you, Simon. We must.
OK, in more recent years, Louise and I have quite enjoyed going to various European city breaks.
Oh, that's nice.
We managed to do Edinburgh for the Fringe.
It's my favourite place in the world.
Yes, I know.
Lovely. Have you been anywhere that's really surprising? You thought, oh, who knew?
Budapest was fantastic.
Budapest.
And also Krakow in Poland.
Never been to either of those.
Was wonderful.
Excellent.
And we're off to Prague
That's
later in
lovely.
the year.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
Yeah,
good luck with
yeah.
that. Now,
Thank
you're
you.
on 32. 79 or less gets you into round 2. In fact, we have a board there with various as yet unnamed people. Would you like to talk us through them?
I knew you were going to ask me. OK, so I think it's Joan Rivers, Catherine Tate, Jonathan Ross, the guy in black and white. I'm just going to be a guess, but I'd say Ed Sullivan. Don't know the next one. That's Judy Garland. Graham Norton. I can't remember that singer's name. Lenny Henry. And I think that's Queen Latifah. I'm going to go for Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers, says Simon.
Yeah.
Here is your red line, nice and high. Can we get you below that with Joan Rivers? It's right, and yes, we can. Down we go. To 18 with Joan Rivers, taking your total up to a lovely round 50.
Yeah, great choice. Joan Rivers began her talk show career as a guest host of The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. But, Simon, you did take us through the board very well there. Catherine Tate, of course, on the top level. She was scored 27. Jonathan Ross, 56. People knew that. And you were right. The man in black and white
Ed Sullivan.
was Ed Sullivan. That would have scored 2. GY, you said Max Bygraves. Max Bygraves did have a show, but it's not featured here. And then, next to Ed Sullivan is Monique, who would also have scored 2. Judy Garland, she would have scored 10. Graham Norton, of course, next. 8 million people got that. No, 46. And then at the bottom there, you weren't sure there, Simon, that's Kelly Clarkson. 11 people knew that. Lenny Henry, 39. And you were quite right to say Queen Latifah, 13.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. That brings us to the end of our first round. It also means we have to say goodbye to Gillian and Chiwai. Lovely to have you here. Sorry we're saying goodbye so soon. Yeah. We will see you again next time, and we will not mention Max Bygraves ever again.
Never, ever.
But thanks so much for playing, Gillian and Chiwai. For the remaining 3 pairs, it is now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. Here we are in the heady, giddy heights of round 2. But yes, very well done. Luke, you were our lowest individual scorer, I think, in that last round. And Gina and Bella, our lowest combined scorers. So fantastic work. And Simon and Louise, very much on course still for greatness. So good luck to everybody. Our category for round 2 today is edible economics. Can you all decide in your pairs who wants to go first, who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns food and drink in the 2024 ONS Basket of Goods and Services. Tom, this sounds just marvellous.
Just the sort of thing I love to learn about. We're going to give you clues to items of food and drink in the Office for National Statistics' 2024 Basket of Goods and Services. This is used to calculate consumer price inflation in the UK and is as of October 2024. To help, we've also given you the initials of each item. Please tell us what these items of food and drink are.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our first board of 6 clues. Here they come. It'll all become clear, I think, when we see the clues. We have staple, traditionally made with durum wheat, which comes in shapes such as penne or fusilli. P, sparkling wine from northeastern France, which, when added to orange juice, makes a Bucks Fizz cocktail. C, French low-fat curd, which can be mistaken for yoghurt, with the literal meaning fresh cheese. FF, edible fungi used to create a duxelles paste. M, spread, often used to make satay sauce, sold as either crunchy or smooth. PB, and green oval fruit with hairy skin and black seeds, also known as a Chinese gooseberry, K. There we are. Simon, over to you.
OK. I think I'll go for the third one and say fromage frais.
Fromage frais, says Simon. Should we see how many of our 100 people also said fromage frais? Fromage frais is right. Down that goes to 37.
Delia Smith uses fromage frais and mascarpone in the fillings for some of her sponge sandwich cakes.
Good. I can see that.
I think good for her.
I think good for her. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Luke, what are we thinking?
I think I know them all. It's just trying to pick out which one is going to be the lowest one now. I'm going to go peanut butter.
You're going to go peanut butter for the spread. Let's see how many of our 100 said peanut butter. PB. Peanut butter is right. 37. The only score we have at the moment, 66 for peanut butter.
It is the name of the game, isn't it? Because they're all sort of, I think, fairly straightforward, but trying to find one that's low scoring. Peanut butter, innovations in flavours of peanut butter have included chocolate, cinnamon, and, can you imagine this, smoky harissa. Smoky
Oh,
harissa,
wow.
peanut
That's,
butter.
I mean, it could be delicious.
Yeah, that's sort of sweet and
It
savoury.
could be, yeah.
Sweet
I
and
like a bit of
spicy.
harissa. I wonder if it's got a proper ha.
I like harissa.
I like a ha. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
There we go. Gina, you're the last person to have this board. Do you feel like filling in all the blanks for us?
Okay, first one's pasta, and then champagne, Marmite, and kiwi, I'm guessing. And I'm going to go for kiwi.
You're going to go for kiwi for the Chinese gooseberry. Let's see how many of our 100 said kiwi. Kiwi's right. Well, 66 is our high score, and you pass it. 37 is our low score. You're on 53 for kiwi.
Nadia Hussein has a recipe for kiwi and feta salad, in which she includes chunks of kiwi fruit.
I could maybe see how that might work.
That might work, but
And get in amongst the feta, because feta can be a bit cloggy.
Yeah,
claggy, not cloggy. That's the Dutch.
Yes, the Dutch are famously so cloggy, but it can be a bit claggy. But the interesting thing about the salad is Nadia Hussein leaves the skin on the kiwi fruit. You can eat the skin.
Goodness.
Didn't realise that. Yeah.
Wow.
So, apart from one there, Gina, you took us through the board perfectly. Xander, what do you like on these?
Yes, I agree with Gina again, apart from one. So pasta at the top there for the penny and fusilli.
Pasta scored 69.
And then we've got champagne for the Bucks Fizz cocktail.
That got 49.
And then not
This last
Marmite,
one.
but mushroom, the edible fungi.
I think that is correct. And 61 people thought the same.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 37. Simon went for the French. And there's your reward. We go from there to 53, which is where we find Gina and Bella, and from there to 66, where we find Marcus and Luke. I mean, you're a bit ahead, but not worryingly ahead. Nothing that Marcus can't put right with a brilliantly chosen answer on the next board. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more clues to food and drink in the 2024 ONS basket of goods and services on the board. So, citrus-flavoured fizzy drink that shares its name with the 2016 UK #1 album by Beyoncé, L. Savoury open tart with origins in the region of Lorraine in northeastern France, Q. Leaves used for flavouring, such as basil or thyme, which have been preserved for a long shelf life, DH. White brassica vegetable, whose florets are commonly baked with a cheese sauce, C. Low-fat, typically gluten-free, dry, crisp, disc-shaped snacks eaten with sweet or savoury toppings are C. And red, purple or yellow stone fruit, which appears in the nursery rhyme Little Jack Horner, P. Bella, you're on 53. We are looking ideally at a score of 12 to avoid you becoming the high scorers.
Ooh, I'm between two. I'm going to go with cauliflower.
OK, cauliflower. That's for our white brassica. Shall we see how many of our 100 said cauliflower? Here is your red line, just for reference. Cauliflower. Cauliflower is absolutely right. There it is, 64 for cauliflower, taking your total up to 117.
You can also get orange, purple, green and brown varieties of cauliflower. It's thought the cauliflower came over to the UK in the 17th century. And cauliflower cheese not long after. Cauliflower cheese, very popular, isn't it?
Very popular, very, very good.
Putting cheese on things.
Yes, good, always good.
Often makes it better, doesn't it?
Doesn't it, though? Now then, Marcus, a real opportunity for you here. 50 or less gets you into the head-to-head.
I think I know 3. Just deciding which one is the lowest. I think I'm going to go quiche.
Quiche, the savoury open tart. Quiche, shall we see? Here is your red line, exactly halfway down the column. Can we get you below that with quiche? Quiche is right. 63 for quiche. 129, your total.
It's a good answer. Quiche may have developed from a 17th century dish where scraps of bread dough are topped with everyday ingredients. A Lorraine version of pizza, if you will. Yes.
Yes, thank you very much indeed. Now, Louise, you are on 37. You're the last person to have this board. 91 or less gets you into the next round. Would you like to talk us through the as-yet unanswered ONS food and drink basket issues?
So I think the first one's lemonade. I think the next one, it's dried herbs, I think. Rice cakes and then plum. I think I'm going to go dried herbs.
I think dried herbs is a very good choice. Here is your red line, nice and high. How many of our 100 said dried herbs? Dried herbs is right. Very well done indeed. Gets you through into the head-to-head. Down it goes to 36. Terrific work, taking your total up to 73.
And do you know you can dry your own herbs? You can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they can't get you for it.
No, you're right. They
can dry
can't.
it. You can dry
And
it.
nor should they.
I mean, yeah. You can do it in the air.
It's in the air.
You can do it in the air. You can do it in an oven. You can do it in a microwave or a food dehydrator, which I know you
Yes.
have several.
Yes.
Let's have a look at the other answers.
I mean, in fact, Louise got all of those right. I'm guessing, didn't she?
Yeah, I thought a good one to get was the last one. If you had said that, plum, you would have scored 57. So actually, my instinct to say that one was wrong. The top one is lemonade. That would have scored you 53. But a good one to get, the lowest on the board, in fact, was the remaining rice cakes. 29.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Well, that brings us to the end of our second round. I don't like this. Marcus and Luke, it's your last show. I really thought this had final written all over it. It's been lovely having you on the show. Thank you so much for playing. I'm sorry we're saying goodbye so soon. Marcus and Luke, you've been brilliant. For the two remaining pairs, though, it's time for the head-to-head. Huge congratulations, Simon and Louise, Gina and Bella. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands, let's not forget, at £3,250. Yes, that's been turning into quite a nice little jackpot. And it might get even bigger in this round because, before we play the head-to-head, if you can find a couple of pointless answers, we can put some more money in there. So here goes, just for fun. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many mammals at London Zoo as they could. Tom.
Yes, you're going to see 6 options. 4 are types of mammal that can be seen at London Zoo as of June 2024. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless, and then there are 2 red herrings. They aren't mammals at London Zoo.
Well, they're fish.
It's very good.
Yes, sorry. That's
Very
just...
good.
It was low-hanging.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
It's one of those things. It's
Yeah.
excellent work. No, I liked it. 250 quid in the jackpot if you get a pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed. So, can you find the 2 pointless mammals from London Zoo among these 6 possibles? And we have giant panda, platypus, llama, warthog, okapi, harvest mouse. There we are. If anyone knows anything,
silence.
either about mammals or about London Zoo, now would be a good time to speak.
Do you girls know anything?
Anybody? Do you know?
I know. Because when I was younger, I used to watch this show and they were saying about Perry the platypus.
But there wouldn't be a
So
platypus
it's
at the
definitely a mammal.
London Zoo, I don't think.
But it's a
So
mammal.
a platypus is a mammal.
Yeah.
Good intel. Simon
don't
and Louise, I'm going to come to you. What would you like to nominate?
I don't think
Would be
it's a
go
harvest mouse.
llama, isn't it?
OK, we're going to go llama.
Llama.
You're going to go llama. Nice camelid. There we go. Is llama a pointless mammal from London Zoo? It's a mammal at London Zoo. Oh, one person. Gina and Bella, what would you like to nominate?
Can I say?
Yeah, you say yours.
I'm just going to guess warthog.
Warthog.
I'm just, yeah.
It sounds
not?
fishy.
No, I'm getting a vibe. I'm
okay.
trusting my gut on this one.
Let's trust your guts. I do. Let's see how many of our 100 said warthog. Warthog is right. Oh, one person got warthog. One person.
Close. So close. Yes, unfortunately, you went for both the ones that scored something, even though they were at London Zoo. So, starting at the top, giant panda. At the time of recording, there are no giant pandas at all in the UK. Edinburgh Zoo's 2 giant pandas went back to China in 2023. You nearly said it, so I'm glad you didn't. London Zoo has no platypus. The pointless ones were the last 2, okapi and harvest mouse.
There we are. How sweet, there's a harvest mouse at London Zoo.
Yeah,
That's nice.
It's not exhibited, it just crept in the park, scampering around through the skirting boards.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Bad luck, we didn't find any pointless answers, but it was still educational and fun. Let's play the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you're now allowed to play as a pair, and you can confer before you give your answers. Here is our first question, and it is all about photo filters. Tom.
Yes, it is. We're going to show you a picture that has been edited 5 times using different filters. You'll also see the first and last letters of each word in the name of the filter that has been applied. Just tell us the names of the filters.
Right, let's reveal our 5 photo filters, and here they are. We have A, B, R.
I wonder what picture they've used.
I wonder who that is. B,
Ah,
T, L,
now I see it.
C, C, E, D, E, S, and E, S, A. Look at that handsome fella.
Look at that
that.
handsome fella.
Wow. Nice shirt.
Thank you.
There we are, 5
Wonder who got it.
photo filters. Simon and Louise, you get to go first.
B or E?
You choose.
No, you choose. You're the photographer.
OK. We'll go for B and say twirl.
Twirl for B. That's what I would have gone for, I think. I don't know if it's right, but it fits. Gina and Bella, will you talk us through the rest of those photo filters?
Okay, so A is blur.
And then E is sepia. I don't know what C is.
I feel like
That's
I
a
know
bit
this.
like, you said at the reception desk, that's like through the reception door.
Oh, yes.
Yes, the glass window.
The glass window at reception.
called?
Yes.
Can't see through, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Should we go for blur
Blur,
or
yeah,
sepia?
blur.
What do you think's more rare though?
Oh, yes.
Sepia.
Yeah.
Okay, sepia.
You're going to go for sepia. So we have twirl and we have sepia. Simon and Louise went for twirl. Let's see if that is right for B. How many of our 100 said twirl? Twirl is right. 21, twirl. Meanwhile, Gina and Bella have gone for sepia. For E, should we see how many of our 100 said sepia? Sepia is right. Where's this go? Oh, it's very close. 26 for sepia. But well done, Simon and Louise. After one question, you are up 1-0.
Yeah, good ones. Yes, you were right to suggest the first one was blur, but 61 other people thought that, so that was a good one to avoid, both teams. Then the penultimate one that neither of you seem sure of is emboss. Emboss, you see. And emboss scored 2, which it is actually my letterhead. I have that embossed.
You should.
I should do.
It looks terrific. I like the way the edges catch the sort of pink and blue light. Very clever.
Yes,
Very
thank
clever.
you. I did that myself with my embossing equipment. And then the pointless answer you could have gone with is C, and that is crystallise, of course.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, here comes your second question. Gina and Bella, you've got to win this one to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question is all about makeup terms. Tom.
Yes, we're going to show you 5 definitions of terms used in makeup application. To help, we've given you the initials of each answer, and just to let you know, each term ends with the letters I-N-G. Ing. Please tell us these terms.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 makeup terms, and here they come. We have using makeup that is slightly darker or lighter than actual skin colour to create the illusion of sculpted or defined facial features. C. Pressing a mascara wand against the root of the lashes in order to create a more defined and voluminous look. R.S. The process of applying multiple products or colours in a certain order to create a desired makeup effect. L. Drawing outside of the natural lip line to make lips appear fuller. O. And applying eyeshadow to the eyelids to create a shiny metallic finish. F. There we are. Gina and Bella, you will go first.
I'm gonna go contouring.
Which is the top one.
Yes.
Contouring for the top one. Now then, Simon and Louise, can you talk us through the rest of that board?
Well, you thought the second one was root sculpturing.
Layering, I guess the third
Layering.
one.
Don't know that one.
Overline or something. I
Or
don't
that
know the
one.
last one. So, layering. Yeah, layering.
want
We have to go
layering.
layering.
You're going to go for layering for the middle one. So we have contouring and we have layering. Gina and Bella went for contouring for the top one. Let's see how many of our 100 said contouring. Contouring is right. Contouring takes us down to 33. Meanwhile, Simon and Louise are going for layering. Let's see how many of our 100 said layering, if it's right. It is right. It is layering. And it wins the point for you. Down it goes to 27. Very well done indeed, Simon and Louise. After 2 questions, you are straight through to the final 2-0.
Yes, very good. Overlining was the penultimate one there, the O there. That would have got 11. The one at the bottom is foiling. Only one person knew that, though. But the one to go for, which would have been a pointless answer, was the second one, and that was root stamping. And that would have scored a 0.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. That brings us to the end of our head-to-head round, and it means we have to say goodbye to Gina and Bella only till the next show, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. But meanwhile, thank you so much for playing and playing so well, Gina and Bella. For Simon and Louise, though, it's now time for the pointless final. Congratulations, Simon and Louise. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win the pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £3,250. Well, we just need a pointless answer from you, and you can take that jackpot home with you. What would you like to see come up in this last round?
Film, television, music, general knowledge, some sport, American football. Yeah.
And whatever he said.
OK. Fair enough. Shall we see what today's options look like? 4 of them will appear in a second. The Post Office, Ancient Egypt, Female Rappers, Euro 2024.
Euro 2024? I don't know
It's
female
football,
rappers.
though, isn't it? So I'm not...
I don't know ancient Egypt. Post office.
Could be anything, couldn't it?
We know some.
Do you
Football.
want to go? Yeah?
Well, yeah.
OK. Euro 2024.
Euro 2024 it is, John.
Quiet voice.
In a quiet voice.
OK, well, we are looking for the name of any player in either squad for the Euro 2024 final between England and Spain. We will accept unused substitutes. Or we're looking for the name of any of the 24 managers or head coaches of the teams at the time they played at Euro 2024. Very best of luck.
Thank you, Tom. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you can find 3 pointless answers, we'll throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Okay.
Right, so I can think of lots of players, but most of them are going to be scoring.
Okay. Any managers then?
I'm struggling, to be honest.
We've got a couple of, Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, Raheem Sterling.
What else? Let's just do players then.
Well, it's people like Harry Kane are going to be obvious.
Yeah.
John Stones.
Okay.
No, I'm really struggling.
Okay, any
Sorry.
managers?
Well, apart from Gareth Southgate.
Yeah, that'd be pointless.
I can see a couple in my head, but I just can't
10
remember
seconds.
the names. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Should we say Harry Kane then?
Well, you can do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
OK, I'm so sorry.
That's OK.
That
All right.
happens sometimes in that minute, I'm afraid. It's never long enough, or conversely, far too long. What 3 answers can you give me?
Okay.
Well, we've got John Stones.
John Stones,
Raheem Sterling?
You can do Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling.
And it'll have to be Harry Kane.
Harry
because
Kane.
I
And
can't-
Harry Kane?
Yeah,
Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
probably John Stones.
OK, John Stones goes last. Least likely to be pointless?
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, Raheem Sterling goes in the middle. And those are all players.
Yes.
OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order. And here they are. We have Harry Kane, Raheem Sterling, and John Stones. Well, if one of these turns out to be pointless, you'll be leaving here with £3,250. What would you like to do with that?
Well, my brother is running the London Marathon next year for the second time for charity. So I think we'd like to give some of the money to him for that.
Very good.
And then possibly add a European break to our,
That would be nice.
to our list.
Get yourselves to Bruges.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Marvellous. Well, what a lovely thing to do. Let's hope one of these answers brings in the bacon for you. Harry Kane's your first answer. In all three cases, we're looking for players in the Euro 2024 final. How many of our 100 said Harry Kane? Now, we're not expecting this to be a pointless answer. It's more of a place filler, but were it to be pointless, £3,250 is what it would win for you. Harry Kane taking us down to 35. There we are. Very much the right kind of level for Harry Kane. So we now turn our attention to Raheem Sterling. Shall we find out if that is a right answer and how many people said it? If it is, Raheem Sterling. No. I'm afraid not Raheem Sterling. But everything is now riding on John Stones, a name you came up with quite early in the minute, I think. John Stones. Now, if he happens to be pointless, he'll win you £3,250. How many people said it? John Stones. John Stones is right. Harry Kane went down to 35. Raheem Sterling was incorrect. John Stones takes us through the teens. Into single figure, still going down, but John Stones still going down to 4. That's annoying. Oh, well, I'm sorry. It wasn't your dream category, I'm afraid, that. So I'm afraid you haven't won today's jackpot. But the important thing is you have won today's Pointless Trophy. So very, very well done indeed for that, Simon and Louise.
Yes, well done, both of you. Bad luck on choosing Raheem Sterling because he wasn't in the England squad for Euro 2024. But let's have a look at some of the pointless answers you could have had. Starting with players in the Euro 2024 final. Alvaro Morata, Spain's captain. Mark Guéhi in the England squad. Nico Williams, Spain, scored the first goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold, England player who was unused as a substitute in the final. The other pointless answers were anyone in the Spain team other than Dani Olmo, Lamine Yamal and Rodri, and all England's unused substitutes other than Lewis Dunk, Kieran Trippier and Eberechi Eze. Now, moving on to managers of national teams at Euro 2024. Here are some of the pointless answers you could have had there. Julian Nagelsmann from Germany. Ralf Rangnick from Austria, Serhii Rebrov from Ukraine, and Willy Sagnol from Georgia. The only scoring answers here were Gareth Southgate, of course, Didier Deschamps, Roberto Martinez, Steve Clark, Ronald Koeman, and Vincenzo Montella. Every other manager was pointless, right? Am I right? They were blooming pointless, weren't they, host managers? They were all pointless if you saw them out there. Sorry, talking about football just brings out this other side of me. Very well done at home if you got any of those. Yes! To you.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. And thank you, Simon and Louise. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £4,250. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Tom.
What?
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.